welcome back guys. We're on part 2 for the Volkswagen 2001 Jetta VR6 engine. If you remember, we had a noise. Sounds now that it's coming from this suspension somewhere. So I'm going to let you guys listen to the noise that we're hearing. I'm going to push down over here on the left side. That's going to make a noise over on the right side. We got 2 noises. Alright, so let's see if we can get one of them going on over here. Now what I want you to listen to, you hear that little tapping, clanging sound? You can hear some squeaking also, but there we go. That's the tapping sound. Now listen to the squeaking sound. Okay, now let's listen over here on the left side. Now over here on the left side, we got kind of like, it sounds to me like a little bit of a thumping sound. See if I can get that to happen here. Hear it? Okay guys, that sounds like enough that we need to jack this thing up, and let's see what's going on under here. I don't even know myself, so you guys right along with me, so we'll find out as we go along. When I find it out, you'll find it out. Alright. Guys, got it jacked up. We got both rear tires off here, rear wheels. And what I thought I would do is I would put a jack stand up underneath the suspension over here, see if I can kind of simulate this noise that we were hearing. And I got me a little 2x2 here, and I'm just going to kind of raise up and down up under this. I'm up underneath this here lower part of the spring. But be honest with you, I think it just intensifies the noise. Sometimes I hear it, it sounds like it's coming down here, maybe where the lower part of the spring is on this seat. Sometimes it sounds like it's up here. It's hard to isolate the noise. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead, I'm going to take this shock out, and then we'll see where we're at on that point. Guys, I got a little miniature jack. I got it up under here under the this lower control arm, I guess you could call it, where the spring sits in. I've just raised it up, I don't know, maybe about 3/4 of an inch. Just take a little bit of pressure off of the bolt. Probably not a necessary step, but this way I think the bolt will come out a little bit easier on this here shock absorber. I've got a 16mm wrench on the head of the bolt, 16mm on the nut. So let's see if we can just get this thing broke loose. Alright, comes right out. Let's put our nut and bolt together. Okay. Alright. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take these 2 bolts out up here at the top. I'm going to take this bolt out and this bolt out. Got these bolts up here, got a 16mm head on them. Well, we got this plastic in the way over here on this side. Alright, with a little fiddling and pushing the plastic off to the side, I was able to get the socket up there on that bolt, so let's go ahead and get him on out. Alright. Well, let's see what we got. Well, one thing I can see, this here little bumper, this here little rubber thing here is shot. Should be a little piece up there that's going up to screw up in there, so he's shot. Okay, let's get this weather cap off here. Screwdriver, get up in there, make a little gap, spread it, pop it out. I don't know, guys. What do you think? That could be our problem. Alright, so we know our strut mount is shot. Alright, so we'll replace that. We're going to replace all of this right here. We're going to place that. We're going to place the shock. We do this on one side. We're going to do it on the other side too. So let's go ahead and let's go over there and take the shock off on the other side. Now guys, I still have the jack over there on the other side holding that up with the shock absorber out. Now on this side I got another jack. I'm doing the same procedure. So we're going to go ahead and take this one off over here on this side. Okay. By the way, Volkswagen says these bolts are torque to yield bolts. These bolts on the bottom, these bolts up here on the top, torque to yield. They replace they say just replace every friggin' bolt in here. Those bolts, these bolts, bolts for the axle, bolts everywhere. I don't know if you need to. I know other guys don't do it, but just to play it safe and do it by the book, I've actually got some new bolts for all of this stuff. So let's get these here up off the top. Okay. A little bit more. One more up here. Let's take a look at this here shock absorber that's over here on the left side. Alright, now when we pulled it out, what's the first thing we see? We don't have a dust cover, you know, a cap up here to kind of keep moisture and water out and mud and all. You can see we got some little contaminants up here, you know, a little bit of corrosion. Doesn't seem to have any kind of a lot of slop in it like the other one. Of course, we're going to replace this here shock mount anyway. Let's take a look at this here. Alright, it's got a little wear, but let's go ahead and pull this one on out. Go ahead and screw it on out. You notice how this is flat? The other one is all worn where it was sitting there just doing this on the other side, and it was split. This one doesn't look like it's split, but it's definitely got some signs of wear. Of course, now all of this is going to be replaced anyway, along with the shock and the strut mount, as I mentioned. Alright, one other thing we could look at is we're going to change these shocks out anyway, but let's look at the condition of them, see how well they are probably working. I got it all the way out right now. Let's just see how well he goes. He's got some resistance. He stays, doesn't move. And he goes down pretty freaking easy to me, so I would say that one is shocked. Let's take a look at this one right here. Okay, he's out, stays in place, push him down, and he's pretty well shocked too. He goes down pretty easy. Stays, now he's coming out very, very, very slowly. So I think this would be a good place, guys, to close it out. This way, if you want to, you know, kind of break it up here into different areas of what we're doing. You're doing a search, you want to do shock absorbers, that way you can find it. I think the next thing I want to do in the next video, I want to take a look while we're here. I want to take these here springs out. I want to look at these upper rubber insulators, make sure that looks good. We'll take a look at that. Let me put a plug in for Thomas. His channel is Thomas EXO VCDS. I say he be the Volkswagen and Audi guru here. So I'm just trying to catch up with him, but I know I will never catch up. So anyway, Thomas, there's a plug for you. So hopefully some guys go out there and take a look at your channel. You got some good stuff over there, guys. So you can learn a lot of stuff from him. Pretty good guy too. All right, so guys, I'm gonna close this out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.